That middle cam rolling? Is that one rolling?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Is that one on? I can't see the that red light's on. Oh yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is, man.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah.
That's
Are
just
we
a
leaving the
feeling
Henny
I
bottle
got.
there?
No. Good.
Let me get another little baby tap out of.
Young Nasra might be joining us.
We got more.
You got his.
This is a
Got
whole
more
event
guests.
now. Everything change up when you get the little mic stands.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Now everybody wants to start coming.
My positioning gonna change. Exactly, bro. See, Mel, you just knew we had mic stands now, huh, boy?
It was like telepathy, bro.
Boy.
You just felt the vibes.
Motherfucker.
Like, damn, really good podcast vibes.
So, guys, we're professionals now.
Exactly.
Yeah, you feel that?
We're fucking professionals.
Look at that
vibe now.
Yeah.
Got them jackets cracking.
Oh, it's feeling nice.
Fall coming.
Right.
Fall colors.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know how to act anymore, man.
Nigga, we're
Exactly.
ignorant as fuck.
Banned from TikTok. We'll get into it though. We gotta make sure we get into that motherfucker. Cause man, they just don't want to see us winning. But now that just got us more live on the shorts.
Exactly.
Don't even know what's going on.
Don't even know what the fuck is going on. How y'all feeling about this weather lately though? I got a question. Have y'all been freezing in your houses? Cause I'm freezing every night.
Bruh, cold as hell.
You see all the dogs got sweaters on. Even Ollie Boy got a sweater on, bro.
Yeah.
I felt
You
good.
guys love your dogs so much.
Bro,
Yeah.
well, poodles need sweaters though, cause like their fur is like it's more like human fur. So people that are allergic to dogs, poodles are the solution, cause their fur is not like they don't shed fur, right? So you never. That's why you have to get them groomed though, because that's why you see like all our Cooper be getting hella long hair. German shepherds and shit, they just shedding hair like a motherfucker. So you got to clean it up. But even at this point, bro, I put a little sweater on him. He be cold, bro. He be curling up into a ball.
Yeah.
God damn.
Dude, my ass has been freezing in the morning. It's been tough to get up.
Yeah.
I've been getting up early, don't get me wrong, but still, like in the mornings, I'm just like, man, let me get like 3 more snoozes, and then I'll be good.
Oh,
But yeah,
I got such a bad habit of that, like waking up and then going back to bed, or like getting up, I might walk around, brush my teeth, and then lay back down. And then when I lay back down, then I'm in bed till like 11.
You know what my strategy is I have a bad habit of like I'll wake up, then I'll set another alarm, like all right, bet, and I used to just sleep through it.
Yeah.
But now I set an alarm on my laptop, and that motherfucker be blaring. So like I gotta get up to turn that bitch off, bro. It's like loud. Ollie Boy getting woke up, so I'm like, it's a good situation. Although I do fuck it up sometimes, cause I get up, do it. I don't know, bro. Somehow I get back in the bed. But I've been good lately. But shit.
Bro, we gonna talk about your goggles?
Oh yeah, what's up? You like that? I might go swimming later. That's why.
Exactly.
I felt like you was about to go get a tan, like this is Jersey Shore or some shit.
Nah, bro. I like to stay. You know, it's gym tan laundry and all that, bro. Nah, you know what I'm saying. I might just go for a swim after this. You know.
Yeah.
Power moves only.
Hey, look, we got the goggles on because we got some visuals coming. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We got pictures we got coming out. Yeah.
You ain't gonna go snowboarding or some shit?
I'm
That's what you
snowboarding.
got.
Nigga, there's gonna be a lot of snow.
Too.
I know, this
gonna
guy
be a lot of
fly.
snow.
Get some camo going.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna make it
Looking
rain,
good.
and then it's gonna be winter, and we gonna make it snow on them.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Blizzard.
And then what happens in
What
the,
about you? I like your little hoodie, little hood vibes.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
wanted to feel like Hoodie Mellow. You feel me?
If you put the glasses on, you look like the Unabomber.
Oh
Probably.
yeah.
I be thinking about that before I got my glasses stolen from me by a thief.
Fucking thieves.
The whites.
The whites.
But prior to that, bro, whenever I have a hood on, I didn't want to wear the glasses because I feel like that's all I think of the Unabomber. Because that's how a nigga would. He would always have the zipped up thing and like the sunglasses. That was like his look.
Or I look like the fucker right in the pussy.
Oh,
that dude.
That's he low key bit the Unabomber swag.
Nah, the Unabomber bit his swag, bro.
He was before the Unabomber.
Oh
No, sorry.
No.
The Unabomber was before him.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was crazy. The anthrax. Come
There's
on.
a lot of shit going on in the early
But
thousands.
y'all don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, we ain't
like
gonna
the
talk about
early
that.
Y'all don't want
man.
to talk about that.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Bro, we had rubber bands in our jeans. That's the early.
Oh yeah, bro. When you
bro.
brought that shit up, I was watching that shit back. I was cracking up because Tori was like, "What?"
Rubber bands or shoelaces? Like, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
I know what he means though. Especially niggas be riding the bikes and shit too, and like cuff their shit.
Nah,
It's like
because the pants were so damn big,
baggy.
bro.
It's like
that was the swag back then.
You were dead serious?
it was
like
like
actual rubber
no,
band?
people would do that. It was like the joggers before joggers.
Yeah.
It was just funny because, in 2000, nigga, I'm 2 years old. Like I
Yeah.
didn't. Maybe I gotta ask my
hell
mom
no.
or something. But I knew what he was talking
And then
about.
motherfuckers would tie their shit into their shoes. I was motherfuckers.
Bro, see, you making yourself sound old, bro. You like, man, I remember where I was at in 2000, nigga. I was moving.
Yeah.
I was crawling.
Some shit in my pants. Huh?
Hey, what age did you niggas walk at? Is that like a year or
Like,
I think it's
like
11
4 months.
4 months. Oh, you was turbo.
I didn't start walking until I was 6. My legs didn't grow.
Wait, what? This nigga,
No, I'm playing.
the tall motherfuckers always had issues and shit, bro.
Oh
like,
yeah, starting out.
Hey, did you ever have growing pains, like your knees
Oh
hurting,
my
back
god.
pain?
Nah, I had hip pains more.
You still be having hip pains.
Ah, yeah, hip
Your
pains.
hip be tight
Yeah.
every time you hoop. You have a hoop minute. Bro, my hips
Yeah,
are
my
tight,
hips.
man. I can't
My
slide.
hips.
Bro, yeah, well, yeah, of course, cause my ass is tall. I definitely got lower back pain.
Your ass
I
is
just
big.
feel like I'm fucking pancake booty. You ain't even ready, bro. Should just go straight
Yeah,
down.
I don't think I had growing pains.
Growing pains.
I had dick growing pains. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Hey, all right. Last thing before we rolling, cause I feel like we on a good little flow. But
yeah.
Mhm.
I had a homie, right? A couple years back, he was uncircumcised. Right, that's a
Okay.
weird place to start with it.
Alright.
But he ended up, bro. Cause you always think about you get circumcised at birth. You either do it or you don't.
Mhm.
Right? We were high school. I was probably maybe 10. So we're like 15 or something, 16. He's like, oh, bro, I don't know, something, but, or like, I think he just moved or something. It was like, fuck. Like, what happened? He's like, bro, I had to get like a little surgery. I'm like, what happened? He said, I got circumcised.
How
I'm
old
like,
was he?
we like 15, 16. Like,
Fuck.
I'm like, bro,
Damn.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, that's crazy. You just wanted to get certain. He's like, nah, bro. Like, it was becoming like painful with my fucking like foreskin. But the doctor said basically because my dick is still growing and it's like there's not enough foreskin, so it's becoming like uncomfortable. So, bro, I didn't believe him. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. So the way I found out, he whipped that shit out. He's like, we'll go to the
Nah.
bathroom right now. I'm like, bro, you capping, bro. Like, no, we weren't even in it. Either way, we was off in nowhere. Nigga
Wait,
whipped it
what?
out. I'm like, I was like, no way.
Was it like bandaged up?
Nah, it was just like it looked like it just looked like very red
Tender?
and like tender. Exactly. I was literally about to say tender. It
Should
looked
look raw.
literally, it looked like, because imagine skin that's been covered for all your life and now it's like got it off. But I
Tell him
bet
to put a condom on.
God damn, bro. No, fucking was probably over for him. Huh? Yeah.
Was he like Muslim?
No, he's black, but
What the fuck?
no,
What?
but that's why he didn't plan to.
What?
It's just like, imagine you's uncircumcised, but now your shit start hurting. Like, what the fuck is going on? So now you go to the doctor. They're like, oh yeah, it's because your shit is still growing, but your foreskin is like there's not enough excess skin for it to keep growing.
Damn.
So the best thing to do is to circumcise it, and then you'll be straight. So that's the first dude I
That's
met.
crazy.
Later in
Fuck
life,
that shit.
circumcision.
You know what's crazy? My mom, she would always tell my brother, yeah, we gonna get you circumcised. We gonna get you circumcised. But I was 7. And this fool was like, he was 14, bro. Like, she's been saying this for so long. She's like, we got to get your Musulmani. That's what circumcision is.
Muslimani.
Musulmani.
Did she get you
Musulmani.
Musulmani?
Yeah, I got it early, so
Oh,
I got lucky. I
So
got
you just
lucky.
exposing your brother then,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Cause I was looking thinking like, yo, I'm like, yo, low key, I never seen Sakib's dick. It might be.
Wait, what?
I was just realizing when he said it, I was like, wait, maybe Sakib is uncircumcised.
That's the mic stand.
I know, hey, I know everybody loose.
It's the mic
I know
stand.
Tori's circumcised. I know for
Ah,
sure.
damn.
Hey, shit happens.
Boys will be boys.
Hey, cue up the music. Come on, let's
You
get
gotta hear
that,
this. You
get
gotta
that
hear
Rocky theme. We are.
Oh yeah, you gotta remind me because last time.
Yeah. Last time this nigga had the.
I
Last
had
time
the
was on.
tiger. I had the tiger was
Yeah,
hard, bro.
Melvin should be. See, Melvin, you in the cut now. You got that'll be the.
You
new,
been watching all the pods, Mel?
Fuck
Yeah,
no,
bro, you gotta be doing your
baby.
homework, bro.
Nah, but I be, you know what's funny? I'll listen to it while I'm working. Like on my AirPods. Like really like. It's
Oh yeah, Mel.
That's what I'm talking about.
What was the funniest thing you heard last episode? What was the best line that I said? Nah, just.
How was my week?
Yeah.
I missed y'all.
Is it
Oh,
go
we
time?
missed you too, man.
What?
Hey!
You see the motherfucking goggles?
Everything changed up now. It's a different podcast. This ain't last week. This ain't this week. It is this week.
Whoa.
Hey, they don't know where I'ma take them with it, man. We live and direct, man. Welcome to the Really Good Podcast, home of the Really Good Podcast. You in for an experience, man. Hope y'all are enjoying tuning in. If you're watching this, please like and subscribe. I got my dogs with me. Sakibi the comedian, he just did
Yo,
some
what it do?
stand-up. I saw him do a couple shows last week.
Yeah.
Kai Creation, this motherfucker. You saw what he posted the other day. You seen it. And if you didn't see it, where the fuck was you at? Let the music die down. Let the music die down. And you know who it is. Rizzy the great, legendary creator.
Shout out the backstage
If I
crew.
may say myself, we got Young Melly Mel on the cut, the return.
Yeah.
Boy, live and direct. You know we in full effect now. All right, let's be honest, man. Let's just get the elephant out the room. Y'all see the mic stands.
Oh yeah.
Y'all see the mic stands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shit a little
yeah,
different
yeah,
now. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
We all roller coaster ride.
Hey.
You feel?
Ooh.
Yo,
Put your hands up, butterflies.
I blew it last
Yeah.
week because I gave a little rundown of all the equipment we had, gotten over the years as we get to episode 37, by the way. It's episode 37. And see, Now we just
I don't
added.
even know.
Now we just added to the. But like now it's like how
Yeah,
big? What's your
yeah.
set like? If you asked me last week,
You can still put it on your taxes though.
yeah, put that shit
Hell
on your
yeah,
taxes.
yeah,
to keep-
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Make that shit a write off, dog.
Exactly.
Oh God, man.
You have
Hell
to be
yeah.
on some big money moves.
Hell yeah, bro.
So how was y'all doing? What's y'all
Yeah,
week
good.
like,
Oh, yeah, but
man?
before that though.
For the weeks.
Well, actually,
Quick
okay,
rundown,
before the
quick
weeks,
rundown.
we are banned on TikTok.
We are banned
yeah,
on
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah, that's our new set. We'll do pod news and then we'll do see how everyone's doing. But pod news, yeah, we got banned on TikTok, man.
Yeah, man.
It's 'cause they don't want to see us winning. We had a couple 10K, little
Yeah,
pop-offs
yeah, bro. Like right when it hit 10K, that they ended up banning it because I feel like it got a lot of exposure. And the reason it hit community guidelines is because it said adult nudity and sexual activity. So I tried
Man.
reposting it, and then they banned us for a minute now.
Damn.
Bro,
though. Yo, I can't be mad at you because you know what I said when they took it down? Nigga, put that shit back up. Niggas don't be listening. Then you
bro,
be like, what the
like,
fuck?
The reason we got banned is because I left the word condom in there.
Mm.
And then I took off the word condom, and then they're like, this is the same video.
They're like, why are you promoting safe sex? We don't want that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
bro,
that's crazy. But they can show titties and ass
Bro,
all
and-
on TikTok.
Bro, I hate that. Like, that is the most frustrating things. You'll see people post Twitter porn on that shit.
Really?
They're like, hey, y'all seen this video?
Bro.
I know y'all seen this girl. And then they put the fucking title, motherfuckers is going on Twitter and looking at porn. And
Bro,
by
and
motherfuckers.
Yeah. Bro, but you made the best point though before when on your comedian page one of your shits got taken down. You're like, bro, you take my shit down for I forgot what it was, but then you got like 15-year-olds in here twerking, like 15-year-olds.
Exactly.
Bro, and I wasn't on TikTok like that back then. Now I've seen more, and bro, I've seen shit like that with a girl. They doing some dances, barely any clothes.
Mhm.
Then you see something once, now they pop on your feet a little more. The
Yeah.
algorithms want to test you.
Terrible.
I see her in a high school. I'm like, what
I'm
the
like, what?
bro, and not even like I was looking like that, but regardless, it's like once you see some shit, you can't unsee it, and it's like,
Man.
bro, I don't want to be looking at no fucking kids, bro.
I bet none of those girls get adult nudity if their ass cheeks a little
because they
out.
like that.
They'll
shit.
get more
Yeah.
views
That's
and
China.
likes.
Blame that on China.
Yeah, does China still own TikTok? Or
China.
Yeah,
Take
dog.
over that?
I
Remember-
don't think they do. I thought they sold it off to an American company. That's why it's
Something
stayed.
like that.
I thought it was originally gonna be Microsoft.
I don't know, shit. I think it's still China. Well, okay,
was
well, fuck
China.
it. Who knows? Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Fuck
no, I
TikTok.
don't know,
No, not
bro.
for real.
I think it's still China
Nah, but
because
we
I
gonna be
think
back.
Trump had said like, nah, if y'all don't do this, we gonna get it taken down.
Mhm.
But I just didn't get taken down. But
That
I don't
nigga Trump
know.
be saying
We would have
shit.
heard though. We would have heard because that shit would have gone public, and it would have been some like IPO fucking popped up in the market and
I
shit.
think they did get bought out by.
They did
Oh,
get
actually?
back,
They get
yeah, that
transferred or
was a
something
big
like
thing.
that.
Oh, and there wouldn't be an IPO either because it's already like
Yeah.
another established company. All right, well, fuck it.
Bro,
So,
we are so funny as Americans. Like when shit's hitting the fan, we go to social media and make jokes about it.
Hell yeah.
Like when TikTok was getting bad, he's like, "Yo, I know we ain't gonna see you guys in a while, but watch this video." You know?
right. My last little shit, man. So past that, how's everybody doing, man? How's everybody feeling? Where's everybody heads at?
Well,
What?
I've had a pretty good week. I did do stand up like twice,
Oh God.
and then like
And you didn't bomb.
I did not bomb. I did not bomb. The second one, the second stand up I went and did, it was an open mic. But these open micers are kind of rude. They're not like even like they're looking at
Because it was
their
other
phones.
comedians.
Yeah, they're looking at their phones.
That's-
They're not paying attention, and it's like obviously there isn't a lot of people here today.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I was there supporting you, like
that's-
when you're doing your craft.
That's why I don't do artist showcases because I found the exact same thing when I'll be with Finesse Season. We go to one of these shows and it's just like everyone there came for their performance and all of their friends that came with them came to watch them.
Yeah,
and
man.
then they're out.
But also the energy is kind of bad in the room too because also a lot of niggas is probably ass in the first place.
Yeah.
And people aren't really trying to gas nobody. They just watching like, oh yeah, this nigga weak. Like they're not really. They're just chilling. Then when they guy comes on, so it's really like it becomes who brought the most people with them.
Pretty much.
And
yeah.
it's like, bro, this isn't really the spot to grow because it's not even like people are coming to listen to live music anymore.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like rock bands back in the day. I feel like that was such a beautiful thing because people would come out to just listen to rock music. Oh, what band's on today? What's the
Yeah.
lineup? Like nowadays, like rap is kind of difficult to do that because people want to see a certain person and you can't just have a rap venue that's just like open, like a nice little bar and people are just excited to see performances. It's not entirely the culture and maybe that's just, I think
Well,
it's kind
I
of
think rap is competitive.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's like competitive nature of rap because if you got two rappers standing next to each other, the thought's gonna go in the back of one of their head like I could rap better than this nigga.
And rap too, it's just one person. The beat is playing. A lot of times the sound system wasn't even good. It's one person up there performing, and it's just like you
Just
don't
hopping around,
look
yeah.
that dope when it's just you up there doing your thing.
You gotta have this whole squad.
Now, if you have a rock band, everyone's playing instruments.
rocking
People
out.
kind of have to respect it regardless because they just listening to it. Oh shit! That when it's just you and the beat, the sound might not even be good. You might not even hear your vocals. Most niggas is just rapping over their song. It's not like it's just the backing with their vocals. So it's like,
and not
it's
all the
tough,
venues have like good speakers. You
Yeah.
know,
They're
so
terrible,
it's
yeah.
all staticky and shit.
Or it might be just
Exactly.
hella bass, no voice. Like
Exactly.
yeah.
You can't even hear the song like that.
Nah.
I went to a show like I think a week or two ago, and they had certain people go up, and there's like individual people, and then like some of them, you know, they'll sound kind of soft, so people start leaving and shit. But when there's like a whole group and they're all rapping and they're going back and forth and they're just kind of litty, everybody's kind of vibing with it. You know, it's just like for example, you know, when you go out, if you go out with your boys and you guys are just having a good time, it's like the girls will kind of notice that you guys are just having
you like
your
the
good
lit
time.
section type. I know what you mean.
Versus like when you just go out there and you're kind of like hungry for pussy.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, them niggas. Yeah, them
That's
niggas.
a social thing, though.
Them
you know?
niggas is
It's like,
terrible. That just be looking.
If you're, let's say you're going to a bar by yourself,
Mhm.
it's okay to walk up to the bar and start a conversation with a guy, right?
Yeah.
Not like, because it's like in the girl's mind, it's like, okay, he can socialize with his own people, you know? Like if he can move with his, you know, side of the half, you know, the masculine people. Masculine, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But if he can, you know, conversate and move with them, he
Men
can
are
definitely
feminine
move with
too,
me.
bro.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
and then as long as he's not a weirdo, you just got to be cool, calm, and
Yeah.
collected.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good to see that, you know, you can kind of lead in that space with other
Yeah.
men.
Yeah.
Alright, so past that, how you been, dog? Where's your head at? Y'all
Oh,
better
it's been
ask me
pretty
next.
cool. Yeah, I feel it's feeling like a new cycle, you know.
Oh, you new menstrual cycle?
Yeah, yeah. No, it's cool. Like higher level thoughts, a lot of higher level thoughts, which is really
Hey.
cool. I don't believe in time anymore. I believe in cycles. So it's just like kind of getting back into the swing of things and creating more often and kind of getting like a schedule back on things.
I saw that
Yeah,
poem you
yeah.
posted. That was
Oh,
fun.
yeah,
Or
thank
I don't
you.
know if it was a poem or acapella rap. I look at it as an
I
acapella
just
rap.
see a spoken
'cause
word.
I don't
yeah,
know what it is.
It
Bro.
was spoken word, but like I feel like you don't really be like bouncing your head to I mean, maybe you do. Maybe I'm tripping, but I was listening to that motherfucker. And that's why I said I was bummed when it ended because
Oh, yeah,
that shit was fire. I liked it.
Thank you.
Horrible
Yeah.
shot though.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was cool. I thought about that one in the shower. It just randomly came to me, and then it was like a running gun. You know, usually like I'll have analysis paralysis, so I'll try to storyboard,
I like
sit down
that.
for
I like
30 years and try to figure it out. That I was like, I want to go to Echo Park and I want to find something that
That's
was
what
nice.
it was. Okay.
And then shot it. You know, did the sound. Post, did the color and all that shit and threw it up there. So I was okay, cool, keep it going. I got some other like,
Yeah,
medium
no,
works, like, long works,
I like when y'all surprise me with shit. You just pop up, see some shit on the gram, like, oh shit, what the fuck? Where did this
Yeah.
come from? That
Yeah.
shit's always fun, man. It
And
kind
I
of
like drop. I actually, it was funny. I saw you in a dream yesterday.
me.
No way.
It was cool.
Dang.
Yeah. It was really cool.
I had a
Did you
crazy
try to
dream
kill
last
yourself?
No, I didn't.
To get out of it, to
No,
get
I
out the
didn't.
dream.
It was crazy. Yeah, I was talking. It was like I'll fast forward it, but it was like some oracle lady, and she was giving you a reading. She was saying you're gonna be very successful.
Dang, she
Yeah.
wasn't
It
lying.
was
She
cool.
wasn't lying.
Yeah. So
What'd she say about you?
I asked her. She was just like, "You got to figure it out."
She like, don't ask me, nigga. What
But
you
she,
want?
cause she looked at me. She was like, "You know, I can't answer." I was like, "All right."
She
for
said,
sure."
but your homie, man, he doing some things.
It was a dope ass dream.
Shit.
It was a very good dream. So
That's good to
feeling
hear, bro. I
different.
feel like as a collective, but that's a good thing about when like even you dropping shit. It kind of motivates everybody. Like we having a
yeah.
good time and
Yeah.
watching each other's work. But Pat, yeah, I've been feeling good, bro. Everything feeling in order. Energy feels good.
Yeah.
I like being busy. Every day feels like
Yeah.
pretty busy, but it kind of flies, bro. And it's a nice feeling to be busy. I feel like my mind plays more games on me like when I'm not busy. But man, everything been good. The investment's been good. Everything going green.
Same.
It's
Yeah.
not like that old busy, you know, like when you're busy and
If it's some
life
shit
is
that-
just going, like you're working, you're doing school,
Yeah,
and like all that type of shit. It's not
And
like
it's all my own business. That's
I
the
was
thing.
gonna
Like
say,
everything
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
doing is
Yeah.
for me. Like it's phenomenal. Everything going green. I was a little more stressed before, like when I first made a little investment and got the whip going. But now, man, everything's been great, man. Power moves only. I had a
Yeah.
lot of good conversations too with just like-minded people that are doing similar things, and it's
Yeah.
nice when you have people you can ask genuine questions to, and like when you have someone going similar lanes and different things like that, it's just a good feeling. Past that, the music, Way Back Down is now my
Yeah,
second
yeah.
biggest song, and I haven't been. It's
what the
just
streams at?
it's at like 74,000 now.
Hey.
Let's go,
Which
let's
is-
go.
hey,
That's nice. That's
hey,
nice.
And remember, we was talking about 50K by June. That shit did not hit 50K by. It was up. Around, it's just dead. Like you look at the numbers, it just was chilling. But that's what I love. It's like this resurgence, and honestly, like usually I don't get too like up or down. I try to say even keeled about the numbers because it's like
Yeah.
if you get hyped about something, oh shit, then it's like okay. By that same logic, if it's not going the way you want it to,
How you
should
gonna
you be
feel?
sitting there pouting or do
Yeah.
you figure out the next move? But
Right.
this one just felt cool because it's the first song I dropped of this year. And I've dropped 2 songs since then, so it's just cool to kind of see something like resurge up, and it's just all like organic. It's not like there's any backing behind it. And at a point right now, nothing is. There's no funds being put into anything right now, like as far as music. But I'm right now. All my work outside has been so I have funds now to keep things elevating. But it's just cool to see, like, even when I'm kind of not as visually present, things are still going well. I have a story to tell y'all though.
Tell me.
It's not a great story. But earlier today, it's just about good energy. It's about good energy, bro. I like the transfer of good energy. And I know LA, a lot of people have fucked up energy or it's like fake energy. But there's some times where it's just nice little genuine energy. So I'm pulling out, right?
Of what?
Boom! I'm just playing. So I'm pulling out of a parking lot, right? Traffic going this way. So everyone's going. I got to make a left.
Left.
2 lanes. Then there's a turning lane, right? And then there's like, you know, the center shit. So I get through the traffic stop, so I'm going, get in this little middle lane. The car coming, start honking at me. Because, like, they think I'm about to just whip into that. No, I'm about to go through the center. Every boss knows that.
Yeah.
Get up in the center. I'm like, motherfucker honking at me. Get up.
Why he honking?
I get to the light. The car pulls up next to me. But at the same time, like, they probably just got worried. They didn't know I was going to go in the middle. So they probably know now, like, oh, he knew what he was doing because I kept going up. Look over, but I was already waiting. Like, once they pull up, I'm like, I'll wave to them, like, just so they know, like, oh yeah, like, just, you know, whatever. Like, it's not that serious. I pull up, like, wave. It ends up being a lady, and she's like throwing up pieces and stuff, and like waving. It was like the sweetest little encounter. Like this, she's kind of older lady, but it was just I'm over like waving, throwing up peace to her, smiling at her. Like it's just nice, bro. Like when you put out
your music.
Yeah, I'm like, yo,
should have just
follow
flashed
me.
a blicky, honestly.
See, that's the funniest thing is I was also thinking about that. Like energy is so important. Like not everyone has good energy, but you can control yours. And I'm just thinking like, bro, I've had experiences where like when I was younger, like 16, I don't remember what I did. I think I forgot what it was, bro. But this nigga just gonna pull up on the freeway, bro. I think I didn't really cut him off. I don't know what it was. This nigga just flipping me off. Nah, bro. I don't know. Whatever it was. He just pull up flipping me off. I'm like, he was like a grown ass man. I'm like, I like just started driving and shit. I'm just like, it's crazy. And I was thinking like, imagine I did the same thing to her. Like I'm just like she's all
already ready.
And I'm just flipping her off just because it's like, I feel like a lot of driving niggas show their colors, like how people act. Like, cause that's how you act into people that don't do anything for you, that you don't really know.
Don't even know.
And people, that's when people lack courtesy. A part of it does kind of show like who you are as a person. Cause you might treat people you know and who can do stuff for you a certain way, but how do you treat people in the elevator? How you treat people you just passing by and shit?
It's like the server take you had, like,
oh, how you treat your server?
Exactly. It's
I can't
like
fuck with you.
When you go on the first date, it's like really see how the person is with other people.
Barista, you know? Server, bro. Yesterday, see, another kind of useless story, but I was getting my little, you know, I got my nice little coffee shop. Shout out to Coffee Fix.
You gonna take a
but
shit
I was
later.
I was getting my my Americano. Americano was like mostly water. As y'all know, I've told y'all about the Americano forever. Mostly water and espresso. I got it. I looked at him. I'm like, yo, bro, this shit is way too watery. And I just saw them both like look at each other for a second, like this mother. I'm like, nah, I'm just playing, bro. They start cracking up, like,
oh, yeah.
They're like, I was gonna say, like, what? You didn't want water in your American? And I'm like, nah, I'm just playing, man. Like, I know how I used to work at a coffee shop and shit. This is why I don't always go to the coffee shop I used to work at. Yeah. I like being able to just have new interactions and shit like that, and it's not like, oh, he's back. Yeah. Don't you remember him? He used to work. It's like, nah, I like just being out and get my little coffee vibes, talk to the baristas or whatever.
On your coffee shop?
Yeah. Well,
I
guess so.
Nah, you can cheat on your coffee shop. That's no loyalty.
I used to work there though, so it's different. If it was like because now I might be cheating on the Coffee Fix if I go anywhere else, man. I fuck with them boys.
Yeah.
They're cool.
Oh, the other day, huh?
Can I ask you guys a question?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that you'll always be in LA?
Do you guys think that you will always be in LA?
I like how you did that. I like how you did that. Before it, we used to talk to Mel and not tell nobody what he asked. Do we feel like always be in LA? For the most part, I mean, I'll be out and about for like business type shit. But as far as like living, I would honestly probably always want to live in LA.
Yeah, I feel like I would build my shit over here, but at the same time, like I do want to chase like stand up, which would be in New York.
Oh, I feel you.
I need to take.
And business.
It is all over, but like New York is the mecca of stand up. You know, like you could do 7 shows in one night, get a fucking Vespa. You know, it's like that. That's like one of the goals.
What is a Vespa?
Yeah, what is that? Is that a car or something?
It's those like mopeds.
Where did that come from?
You never heard of them?
Why you want to get a Vespa?
Because you can cut through traffic.
I thought they were called fagios.
What did you say?
That's funny. I see. Beat the traffic, go to the different shows. But I feel like real estate too. You can't. Wouldn't invest. From what I've heard from people, you don't want to invest out here. I'm trying to get some Airbnb shit cooking up in this area. But as far as like business, huh?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Real estate, because real estate, it's just so high here. It's very tough to. I mean, it depends, because like if you would invested in Inglewood, your shit would have gone crazy back.
Yeah.
So it just depends. But all the people that I know that are really successful in real estate, they're like, nah, bro. Go to Michigan, Texas, shit like that. Indiana, I've heard, for like mobile homes and shit. So I got to do more research. But that's the plan as far as outside. But living wise, I would always want to be here.
What about you, Tori?
Yeah.
This nigga crazy. You gonna go to Puerto Rico?
Nah, you gonna go to Howard.
Hell no, I ain't going back.
DC.
Freeze in Washington.
Yeah, nah. I mean, definitely like LA, but I'm not too opposed to moving outside of LA. You know, like the traffic is fucking annoying.
You gonna move to
I'm pretty
Palmdale, nigga?
Hell no, I'm not moving to Palmdale. The prices of shit is too high. You know.
Not in Palmdale.
Yeah.
You get you a flat out there, boy.
Yeah, but I don't really know, because I couldn't live in the Midwest.
Midwest
and then the
is
East Coast again, like I don't know. The South, I don't know. Like it's just fucking
New York
crazy.
could be a vibe. Miami be a vibe, but I wouldn't want to live there. But
man,
you know how I'm thinking, like the same way, man, you eventually get some. If I could get a nice ass mansion in Miami, rent that bitch out, pull up when I'm there.
Yeah,
that's
there's
really,
nothing wrong with that.
I feel
Or
like
Hawaii, bro.
Yeah,
Hawaii sound dope as fuck.
bro.
Like, having a house out there and just whenever you visit, bam.
Yeah.
That's true, actually. You get a nice ass house, bro. My mindset is so different as far as like investing. Like so many people, I feel like we want to stack up so that we can just have big expenses. Like that's what most people really want in life. Like I want to have a really expensive car. We just want to be able to pay off that shit. Whereas then you have people that'll take all these expenses and turn them to assets. And that's really what I want to do, is like to keep, cop a house. Perfect. I got a crib out in Miami. That shit is making me money, and I got somewhere to stay in the future. Like, so that's what I'm trying to build toward, is just turning everything into assets. I got a rap I just wrote about that.
Nice.
Said, cost money to make money, so I got expenses. Focus on assets, ain't no prized possessions. Hey, you like that? You like that?
Ooh,
know what I'm saying?
That's sweet. I like that.
And then I pull up it. Nah, imagine I just said I seen Meek do that on Gillian Wallow's podcast. He was spit. I honestly I don't want to get into that, but it was dope
crazy.
seeing Meek. My love for Meek came back, but he did keep rapping bars. That should be funny.
Did you like his new album?
Haven't heard it.
A little bit, a little, not that much, honestly,
Okay.
not that much. But after seeing the interview, it just made me love Meek again. So I've been listening more and more. But honestly, my first review of the album, and honestly, I kind of agreed with a lot of academic shitting on it. And although now they patched it up, but I just feel like he does rap a lot about like females fucking or niggas fucking his bitch and like buying shit for girls. Like it just has switched up a lot. Also, I sometimes I kind of hear like a lot of the singing shit, and I heard on the pod he was saying I can sing now, blah, blah, blah. And so it's like, okay, maybe he's taking singing more seriously, but sometimes it almost sounds like you might be chasing a different sound, like what's popping now. And that's not really what I fell in love with listening to Meek as I just became a fan. So sometimes a lot of that singing shit, and obviously I sing, so I'm the but it's like, it's not, you don't go, I don't want to hear Gucci Mane singing hooks and singing verses and shit. And I don't always want to hear Meek singing that shit. And sometimes his flow is a little choppy. Now it sounds like I'm just fucking, and I'm just shitting on that. I like certain songs. I like the one with A$AP Ferg on it. I like the one with Vori.
Oh, A$AP Ferg? Oh, I haven't heard A$AP.
I like that one. I like the production a lot,
Vori
too.
was on it?
Vori, not on that song, but Vori's on the project, which got me listening to Vori a little bit.
I like Vori. I definitely like Vori. I think Wale just dropped an album today.
I just heard it. Yeah, I heard him previewing some shit. I haven't listened to it.
I think
yet.
J. Cole's on it. I'm curious.
The last collab they had, I fuck with that. It's called My Boy. I fuck with that song.
Yeah, bro. You know, the other day I had an encounter with a homeless man. And no. It's like I had an encounter with a homeless man. I was going to Chipotle, and this dude, he was sitting on a chair, and he had a table in front of him, and he's like, "Yo, man, I'm selling incense for $1." And I was like, "Damn, okay, incense for $1. I need some incense." And then I was like, "All right, man, I'll get you on the way out. Like, I got him for sure." And he's like, "Yo, man, I'm also pretty hungry too." I was like, "All right, I got you.
That's why I'm gonna buy your incense.
No. So I go inside, hella long line. I'm waiting. I get my food.
What type of business is
a
that?
bowl, and then I was thinking about getting him a bowl, and I was just like, man, I'm gonna just get his ass some chips. So I got him some chips, and I was gonna bless him. Like I wasn't just gonna give him $1. I was gonna give him like 5. You know, cool. I go outside, and I'm walking out. I got the chips and queso dip in my hand, and then I see a security guard sitting where he was, and I was like, yo, what happened to the homeless guy right here? And he was like, I think he went home. And I was like, what? I thought he was homeless. and then I was just like, oh man, like, you know which way he went? I'm trying to look. I'm going this way, going that way. And he's just like, yeah, I don't know. He might have went that way. And he's like, he's breathing all heavy. He's like, you know, you could just leave it with me if you like trust me.
What was
stuff.
it? Sorry.
It was a homeless guy. Like I brought the food out to him. He's not there anymore. security guard's there.
Oh, he said you could leave. Okay, security guard.
Yeah,
Got it.
the security guard is there, and he's telling me, like, you can leave it with me. And I was like, motherfucker, this dude weighed 280. Looking at
You
me
thought he
like
was
I'm
gonna eat your
food.
shit?
And I'm like, I'm not going to leave the fucking chips with you. You ain't going to give it to the homeless guy. You just going to eat it.
Hell no.
Oh, Melvin, Cams. All right, we keep going. This fucking.
Yeah. But, yeah, and then that was my encounter. I was just like, I was so excited. I was like, I want some incense. I was going to do a good deed for the day and then not post it on my story. And then the motherfucker was gone.
Damn.
You see, one homeless guy can fuck it up for everybody else.
That's crazy. So you just took the chips, you ate them?
Honestly, they're still in my room. I didn't even touch them.
Whoa.
Why didn't you eat them?
You might as well just give him the security guard then. You didn't eat that
I
shit.
was gonna eat them.
He might have actually
He doesn't
done
want to
it.
give it to the
Well,
fat
look,
dude.
look. I was gonna eat them, but then I got home and I had the mic and I had to set up the mic and I
Oh,
was
he got
mad
excited.
excited,
You didn't
bro.
have to. You was excited, my guy. I know exactly how
I
that
had
be. You get
to.
some new shit. You want to set that shit up.
First thing you did.
I starved, bro. I didn't give a fuck.
Oh, it'd be like that, bro. Especially, bro, I had so much editing to do recently, bro, and I was just
Oh, you
missing
starving,
meals,
bro.
dog. But you be forgetting, like, and then the food come and you still just like, all right, I'm gonna just do a little bit more, and then it's like that shit cold now.
Yeah.
Life's crazy, bro.
It is.
What's
Yeah.
up? Yeah, what's up? We
What
getting
you
some
talking
topics
about?
now.
Yeah.
Let's do. You wanna do fun one first? You wanna do some?
Man, surprise me.
Should we talk about our former president?
Trumpy, sure.
Huh? Or should we do basketball?
You do basketball?
Nah, let's go basketball after.
All right. So recently, Trump calls Colin Powell a classic rhino.
Who recently passed? Rest in peace.
So Colin Powell recently passed, and he was, what was he? He was a former Secretary of State, and Trump had some things to say about him. So I'll read off the quote. As you guys know,
This shit crazy.
former President Donald Trump, one of the most entertaining presidents we've ever had, but
40,
also
the 45th president.
one of the most controversial presidents we've ever had, who used social media as his power. All right, so what he said, he was like, wonderful to see Colin Powell, who made big mistakes on Iraq and famously so-called weapons of mass destruction, be treated in death so beautifully by the fake news media.
Wow.
Hope that someday, hope that happens to me someday, Trump said. He was a classic rhino, and for people that don't know what rhino means, it means Republican in name only, which means that it's like you're kind of just fronting to be a Republican. So he was a classic rhino, if even that. Always being the first to attack other Republicans.
If even that.
He made plenty of mistakes. But anyways, may he rest in peace.
That's pretty fucked up.
Right. You cannot give a rest in peace message and say, but
Bro, he literally
anyways.
just slandered the fuck out. Yeah, but anyway.
But anyways.
Bro, this dude's a savage.
Bro, that's
This man
crazy.
is crazy.
Now that is true. What are you saying about the weapons of mass destruction? Because that was one of the biggest things that led us into that war. Was he had come out, Colin Powell had come out and said that we have information that there's weapons of mass destruction. He's a very trusted person, so that was one of the reasons. Because he said the evidence, or what we've been given, the intel shows they have weapons of mass destruction. Later we found out that Iraq didn't have weapons of mass destruction. But he did come out and say, I did make the mistake. It was the intel that had been given at the time. So a lot of people do say that the Bush administration they misled him. But who knows? But regardless, that's a pretty fucked up message when someone passes. That's like
it is really fucked up, but you'll also see like people who's lost their family in that same war, you know, so they got some type of way to feel about it. So it's like maybe hearing Trump saying something about that might
Help
kind
him out a
of
little bit.
reignite, you
Yeah.
know, because it's
but
like
I don't think we should just speak on people in passing like that though. Like
Oh,
you
facts,
can have it's like the most. It's just tasteless, bro. But I mean, it's Trump, bro. Trump is like he's a tasteless
I mean,
guy.
he more so kind of discredited his reputation a little bit.
Huh?
Kind of talked down to his policies or what he did more so than him as a person. Like he didn't really slander or attack him as a person per se. But
Bro,
like,
but
his
yeah,
decisions.
well, he
But it's
just
still-
passed.
But if you
Yeah.
die,
Yeah,
if I'm at your funeral,
It's
and I'm
just
like,
too soon.
this motherfucker made hella mistakes.
Yeah.
He was a rhino, so you're slandering him. You're calling him a term that basically means you're not actually what you say you are.
Oh, you're
Like
true.
that's you slandering him.
He
Like
was
it's,
also shitting on the media because they're
He
trying
was-
to highlight his good shit, and it's like
he was shooting up everything.
I was dying.
Oh yeah, you good.
But yeah, like he like the media was obviously this guy he did so much for America, you know. It's like that type of shit. So of course I'm not the type to shit on the dead as soon as they pass. Give it a year.
Yeah,
I mean,
Nah,
even if you were, bro, there's a tasteful way to do it. I mean, not in this. Maybe I mean, if you were asked on a podcast, about, and you say like, yeah, I disagree with a lot of things maybe, or I think he made mistakes along the way, but I don't want to get into that. He's passed away. I just want to, there's a tasteful way to do things, but it's not like Trump is trying to be tasteful. He's trying to take shots, like he's trying to, they say piss on someone's grave. I feel like even that sounds kind of harsh to say, but that's basically what he's trying to do, bro. Like, you just took shots at him, took shots at the media, and I hope y'all do the same for me. Bro,
he just mad at the media because they don't let him on anymore.
Man, when Trump,
but also the media kind of loves it when he's saying shit like this.
Bro, they keep pumping it.
They're gonna ignite it.
and I think, do you think that's part of the reason why he comes out and makes this statement? One, because he wants to shit on people, but two, because it's gonna get his name back buzzing.
He knows what he's doing.
He can't be on social media no more.
Yeah.
And what's that shit he got? He got the app coming.
Yeah, you was telling me about the app.
Yeah,
what was it called?
He has an app, Truth.
Oh.
And so instead of calling it tweets, he's calling the post truths.
Oh, I'm hopping on, bro. I gotta see what the fuck he's saying.
Truth.
Yeah, Donald Trump Truth that. And then
Dude.
the funny thing, in the disclaimer, it says you cannot talk anything, you can't say anything slandering or bad about.
Can you let Nasrat in?
Yeah, you can't say anything bad about the app. Like, you can't criticize the app.
What?
That's one of the platform rules. You can't criticize the app.
In the disclaimer, yeah.
Well, but you can say anything you want?
What if it's the truth?
No, you can't. Because you can't say
I'm
anything bad about the app.
This app is bullshit already,
It's
bro.
hilarious. That's such like a hypocritical thing to do.
But
say
wait,
my app
so
is truth, but
I
you
wonder
can't say anything
if you could just say anything on it, though.
But this
it's supposed to be a free speech platform,
and
that's why he's making
this
it.
is the same, exactly. Same guy who's always, they're canceling out my freedom of speech, even though I'm on another person's platform saying these things. And now you got a platform, and now you are making it even worse guidelines. You can't speak badly, but I could go on Twitter and say fuck at Twitter. Nothing's gonna happen.
Right.
They're not taking my shit down, especially on Twitter, nigga.
That dude's a comedian. He should honestly just.
He needs to make a podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Seriously,
He's gonna
I
be
don't know why he did.
successful.
Because of the major apps didn't
But-
let him.
Yeah, that's the thing though. It would be funny to watch him make a podcast because he says funny shit. He's very dumb, and it's like you almost have to laugh at someone that's just that, like, says that many stupid things. But you know how dangerous he is. He'll have niggas burning up fucking town hall. Like, he'll really say some shit on that podcast and get motherfuckers riled up. He's stand by and stand fast. Would y'all stop that barking?
Yeah.
It's $1 million idea. Trump podcast from everyone. All of his guest stars is going to be everyone that went to Epstein's Island.
Probably.
That's some shit right there.
Nah.
What they gonna be talking about, man?
Nah, Trump. I barely knew Epstein. I didn't really know the guy like that.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
He'll talk about, ask Bill. Bill knew him. He was really good friends with him. I barely knew him. See them niggas like all fucking laffy daffy at the
Fucking
party.
Epstein.
Yeah.
Fuck wrong with him?
Are you guys gonna get on the app or not?
Come
on,
if it makes good podcast content, maybe if I see something cooking up, I probably won't get on it. I'll probably get on it through you because I know you'll get on it.
Yeah, you
we gonna hit the key like what's the new info, bro? Give us some intel.
Yeah.
I like the fucking controversy and Trump's educational purposes. No.
Yeah, I mean you gotta look. I mean it's
very
nice.
entertaining, man.
It's nice if you could look at it as entertainment. It's just fucked up when it gets in the wrong hands and you have niggas fucking. Bro, have you seen the insurrection? Like, you guys got. If you haven't, bro, you should watch the documentary on it.
They got a doc now.
They've had it's kind of old. It was like I watched it a while ago, but I forgot who it was. One of the news channels, but it's like a whole like hour-long documentary, or I forgot how long, maybe 40 minutes or something, where they literally showed like the whole geography of what was going on. Now at this point, at approximately this time, now this fleet becomes overrun or whatever. This barricade becomes overrun, and then it's all like all the footage is compiled perfectly, so it's giving you timetables of like how shit is happening, and like even beforehand, because all those people are fucking recording themselves all happy and shit. This is the day, bro. It's crazy, and like to people that downplay what happened. And people, like, they really just haven't seen that. Because when you see it, you're like, bro, you don't understand how like, imagine, like, an army of people just overrunning this shit. Like, it's really crazy to watch. And that's why him having a pod would be dangerous. But, man, I wish they could just somehow leave all the dangerous shit out and just leave the funny shit.
Yeah, everybody likes watching the circus.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And we like having shit to talk about.
Yeah. Exactly. That's perfect.
Nice. Easy
What's
content.
the J stand for? Donald J. Trump?
Nigga, I don't know.
Juan?
James? Definitely not Juan. Nigga,
Isn't Trump like 1/16th Mexican?
Really?
I don't know. I'm making shit up, bro.
Man, he'll be mad you put that out. He's like, no, I'm not. Don't you ever
fucking he was
Put that on the truth.
Oh, yeah.
Come from a long Irish bloodline. Don't you ever say that.
Damn.
I'm dead. Anything else about Trump? Wait, what was the first thing we said about Trump? Oh, the shit he said about Colin Powell. Yeah. Fucked up.
Tasteless. Motherfucker's a savage, bro.
Yeah. Well, R.I.P. to Colin Powell, man.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Colin Powell.
That's
I think he was very all right. Look, I'm kind of biased because I get my info from my mom, But her thing was saying like he was always like a really well respected guy, and I'm talking pre the war. He was really like just well respected, and that's why, because obviously Bush wanted to go to war. He was trying to get war going, but what kind of pushed the envelope was having him sign off on it, because he was so well respected and just so well known as a politician. As he was Secretary of State, right? He's real well respected. So past that, I mean, that's just who he is, and that's why you're seeing so much media coverage and so many remembrance type things. So I mean, as far as I know, he was just like really well respected. I don't know what this rhino shit is, but I mean, either way, that's kind of good for me, because Republicans.
All right, that's a very ironic statement.
What?
A well-respected politician.
Yeah, that's right. My baby is here.
Hey.
Hello. Huh? What you mean why I got goggles on?
You don't see it snowing outside?
I'm gonna go for a swim after this. That's why. You wanna come? You wanna go swimming?
Motherfucker,
bro, I can't take Tory seriously with his goggles.
I know he was
better.
I'm thinking that you gonna bring out a ray gun or something.
I'll pull out the
Halo.
blicky in a second.
Motherfucker, it looked like Halo or something.
Hey, why you got clear glasses on your head? You not in the science lab? Yeah. Let me wear those.
Yeah.
Guys, my baby has joined the set. One of these days she gonna be on a podcast. Melvin Batter. Nah.
No.
I don't want to stress you.
Don't die.
Yeah. Should we? Alright, we'll change it.
Yeah.
He's happy because he got to say hi to his woman.
Huh? I know, man. It's a good feeling, bro.
Oh,
I haven't seen her in some time.
Okay, that's kind of perfect.
Hey, Nas. All right.
I don't know.
Where we at next with it, boys? So we got through Colin Powell. We got through Trump. We got through Trump's little app.
His
You
little
don't
app.
find the Condoleezza
his little
Rice,
app.
His
like,
little app that he
article.
doing.
He got taken off the Forbes list.
Did he?
Talk about it. Nigga got taken.
That
he's
nigga
probably
been
hurt.
bankrupt though. That's why you got to get an LLC, man.
There's nothing wrong with being in debt.
But that's what. No, but that's why when your companies keep going bankrupt, that should have an effect. But that's why it's not him; it's his companies. But I forgot. I've seen and he has hella lawsuits pending against him. But nigga, he off the Forbes list, and I know it hurt his feelings. So fuck you, Trump.
Yeah.
Why don't you like Trump, man? I'm playing.
No.
Don't explain, please. I'm playing.
Tory, what are you like? Are you serious right now, dude?
Are you even black?
His white woman's gonna come out of him.
Candace Owens ass nigga, dang.
If you don't understand why I don't like Trump, then you're not black.
If you have a hard decision, you ain't black.
Whoa, Joe Biden.
Off to a rocky start, Joe.
And he still got the presidency.
Nigga, we had no choice.
Joe had more voice than Obama.
So recently, Condoleezza Rice, she was on The View.
Go ahead, yeah.
She was recently on The View, and as you guys know, a lot of senators are trying to push this, what's it called? They're trying to push the policy to stop teaching critical race theory in schools.
It was talking that shit.
Wait a minute. Why do people still watch The View?
I
Hey,
don't
do
know,
y'all watch
bro.
The View?
No one watches
Fuck
The View.
no, they don't
No
watch
one
The
watches
View.
The View. 50-year-old women, 40-year-old. That's probably their demo.
Going through menopause, arguing about
What's
some
the name?
shit.
Whoopi Goldberg on there?
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
Nah.
Whoopi, I know it. Remember the Whoopi cushions?
Dude, those are fire. I
Those
used to
is
love
fire.
sitting on them.
He was for sure making fart noises in class. He was that
Oh,
kid.
yeah. That comes out of my stand-up, bro.
That's true. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so Condoleezza Rice, she's a former Secretary of State, and we're moving on from another Secretary of State. So yes, so she recently went onto The View and kind of went on and spoke about critical race theory. And critical race theory is kind of just like highlighting the truth about America, you know, like the history behind it. They feel
Racism.
like they shouldn't teach these 6 and 7 year olds about the truth about America, you know, like there's a lot of racism. This country was built on racism, you know. So what she had to say, let me read this article. The former Secretary of State offered controversial and right-leaning views on the Capitol riot
We
and
love
critical race
controversy.
theory as a guest co-host on the daytime talk show Wednesday. Okay, Rice, a Republican, said during her appearance the attack was wrong. Actually, this is the other one. Let me see what she
So
said.
you fucking up now,
I am.
Get on his head.
Where is it at,
Where
bro?
your goggles
I hate
at?
these
Man, where your goggles
motherfucking-
at? You
Where your
can't see
goggles
shit.
at? That's why you fucking up. So what? Get this nigga some goggles. We don't got him? Okay.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so what Condoleezza Rice said, let this plane pass, because I be hearing it in the YouTube. I think parents ought to have a say, Rice said. Even though the subject is typically taught in law and graduate schools, and K through 12 teachers have largely insisted that they do not teach CRT, critical race theory. One of those worries that I have about the way that we're talking about race is that it either seems so big that somehow white people now have to feel guilty for everything that they've done in the past. I don't think it's very productive. Or black people have to feel disempowered by race. Right? Said, I would like black kids to be completely empowered to know that they are beautiful in their blackness. But in order to do that, I don't think we have to make white kids feel bad for being white. And that was mainly the big controversy.
You should feel a little bit bad for being white, though, right?
I mean, but what's the controversy? Like, if somebody feels bad about it, it's not like, I don't think teaching critical race theory necessarily says you have, as a white person, have to feel bad.
Yeah.
But if you want to expose what actually happened in the country, I mean, the truth is the truth.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to sweep it under the
Yeah.
rug, then just say that then. You know, you've been sweeping it under the rug, so, you know.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It always gets me when like Saqib, especially Saqib's probably like our topic master, really.
Definitely.
When he'll tell us the topic of like kind of the rundown of what was said, and so I'm like, I can't wait to get on the pod and shit on him. And then I'm glad that we try to do our diligence, right? So we'll pull up the video and see what all of them were saying in that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a little less upset. I understood because part of the reasoning was they were saying, you know, this is stuff that's taught in higher levels,
Right,
and one
in
of them was
college.
talking about they have a lot of extensive education on it, and they were saying that people need to know how to teach this, and you need to have extensive education on it, so you learn it later on if you go to college and shit like that. So their argument was 6-year-olds and 7-year-olds don't need to be learning this. Let them just be kids type
right,
shit.
Yeah.
And so it made it a little harder to shit on because it's like, okay, if that's the perspective, I understand that a little more if we're talking about the age of the kids we're talking about.
Yeah. I feel like if you're in fucking end of middle school going on to high school, I feel like that's a fair thing to learn about. I think that's really I wouldn't say it's healthy because like you have this amazing take that you did about like the consciousness of the black kid learning about being a slave and everything. It's like good to know about it, but it doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
You know, but I still feel like you can't just like hide that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
And so maybe it needs to be taught later on. See, initially when I'm hearing like, oh, we shouldn't be making whites feel guilty, y'all know what I was saying. I was just spouting out shit. Fuck the whites. I want them all to feel bad. Nah, but
I
understand a little more.
I don't think they should have to feel guilty. It's like they should know about it, you know? Like,
you know what your ancestors
there's
did to my
other things
ancestors?
I don't know, man.
You know how I got my last name? Yeah.
I mean, there's other ways to teach it, though. You don't have to teach critical race theory, but you can teach about black inventors. Like, my mom bought me a book about black inventors. You know, you can teach about black doctors. You can teach about the contributions of the people that lived here in this country that are American. Like, you cannot say that they are not, if you want to put a title on it, but motherfucker, they got taken over, but they still made a way and decided, and you know, to push and really trailblaze in anything. You know, like black people as a people are starting years behind. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Dang, no, that
that's
motherfucker
a good
getting
take.
louder and louder.
I like that take.
But yeah, we're starting years behind. Like, it was illegal for us to read. It was illegal for us to go to school.
Yeah.
And we had to fight to even sit in a classroom with somebody. And then now you have the progression that we've had. It's like, come on.
Part of the issue when kids aren't learning that, I get the 6 and 7-year-olds, and I think actually, and I had a conversation with the rich motherfucker, but regardless of that, I had a conversation with him, and he had a very different, he's Israeli, so he was an immigrant, or his parents were immigrants. He had a very different perspective, and he was saying, bro, no, let the kids be kids. Let them stop. Don't teach them, like, they're learning about this shit, and then they're having these type of thoughts, like, just let them be kids, and they probably won't see color. They'll have classmates as this and that. And I understood that perspective as far as, like, especially young kids and stuff like that. But at the same time, first of all, a lot of young kids that grow up in racist households, they are getting taught that racism regardless. But then the next point is that, what's the next? Oh, yeah. You got all these, like, white kids coming up in schools. Say you at, like, a school where, like, all the kids is white. You guys still know that black people are in the hood. You look at black ghetto, you're gonna still think of black kids. You're gonna think of probably Mexican kids or Hispanic kids. You still have that concept. You know about rappers. Oh, they in the hood. So you might just, oh yeah, he's a hood guy. He's black. And you don't know why hoods are hoods. You don't know why ghettos are ghettos. You don't know what put people in that
like,
place.
why my house look like this and your house look like that?
And they have no understanding of that. So they're not even. So it's like they're unconsciously kind of racist because they look at black people as hood or as ghetto. Oh, he looks ghetto or shit like that. But it's not even necessarily their fault. It's subconscious because things are the way they are. There's been a lot of things that have been done in the past systematically, but they don't really have an understanding of that. So they just start associating black people with being ghetto or black people with being thugs and shit like that. And then they make their little jokes to their other white friends, and they all laugh and they're all like, "Oh no, we all get the joke. It's just a joke." But they don't really know what they're talking about, and they don't know why. So it's like it might be a joke because you don't really mean it. You're lighthearted, But if you understood like why things are that way, you might not make jokes like that. Even though, I mean, and you always have them white circles, they make them jokes amongst each other. Now black guy comes, they're gonna leave it out. They're not gonna bring that shit up. I think the understanding would change that mindset.
And if you do make jokes about it, like, and you actually learned about it, then the joke might be like a solid joke, you know, versus it just only catering to the white crowd.
No, I agree.
I zoned out. Then I heard the last
Yeah.
part. It might be a great joke if you get that motherfucker right. Like if your timing is good.
Yeah.
I know what you mean though. I'm just like, because you're straight comedian.
It won't just be a joke for white people.
Yeah,
you know, it'd be a
for
joke
everybody.
that's universal.
And
You
it's
know,
relatable.
because you have an understanding it instead of like disrespecting it, like. Versus like, oh shit, I don't know the example I'm thinking of
No,
right
I know
now.
what you mean, because it's like someone who gets the culture a little more. Like
Yeah,
there's hella cool white people that can make hella jokes about, or even just talk to black people a certain type of way. Like, man, even clown you or like whatever shit, even if it's race based or not.
Like you see Rory, for example.
Yeah,
you know,
but
like
exactly.
Rory understands the culture to an extent, like where he's not gonna go past his boundaries.
And he knows what's funny. Some people, they'll be like, oh, you're black, don't rob me.
Or it's like you're
And it's
black, or like a good black joke is like, man, black people ain't ever on time. You know, it's just like that's
depends who
not a
says
bad
that.
It
stereotype.
depends how good I know you.
Yeah, you gotta be something funny. But like, okay, yo, black guy, oh, he's gonna rob, or like, what's the black guy doing? He's robbing him. Like, it's like
Don't steal
for
something.
us, like, when people think like, oh, you being sensitive, you didn't laugh. It's just like, it's not the funniest joke. Like, it's just not that funny.
I've
Like,
heard that one before.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yes, the joke is that black people steal. And
It's
then
like
if you
they
try
turned
to-
off the lights.
But then if you try to explain that, it turns to like, oh, don't make those jokes around Travis. Now I used to go through that with my other friend when I was like younger. Like, oh no, he gets all serious about that shit.
That's not.
I'm
yeah.
not serious. I just
Yeah.
didn't think it was funny. So then I learned at that, like, I just don't say nothing. Like, then they think I'm mad because I didn't laugh. I'm like,
Did you feel
ha.
some type of way about that? Like, did you think in your head like, maybe I shouldn't laugh at them? Did you ever have that feeling? Because it was like,
Nah, because I knew what was funny to us. Like when we all together, like I know it's funny to my people. It's like if you were someone that you don't really bang with like that, or you just and then make a joke, like you just like, oh, that's not that funny. But like I'm the only one here to know that that's not that funny. But if my squad was here, I go to school every day. Like we don't really make them type of jokes. Like not because we're offended. We'll make jokes about our fucking race. It's just not gonna be like, oh, he's gonna steal. It's not that funny. Like we're not like, oh, don't rob me, Tori. Ha ha.
not in
You're
the friend
black.
group. Nah,
It's just
hell
not
nah.
that. Bro, we just it's not.
Bro, I remember at Sosa, this is kind of off topic. I remember a fucking little white kid
High school.
ran up to me and was like, "Moon cricket," and I grabbed that little motherfucker. He tried to run away, and I started shaking him. He was, "I'm sorry." I just
fuck
let
is
him
a
go.
moon cricket?
It's a
Moon
really
cricket?
racist term, yeah, because you know,
Yeah,
when
let's
we
get
were,
into that.
we were
What the
slaves, you know, singing to the moon or like, you know, making noises trying to get out at night and shit
Bro,
like
but
that.
that's
So,
fucking weird that he knew that expression.
It's a very specific term. It's like, yeah, it was crazy, and I was like, "You little motherfucker!" Like, I wanted to whoop his ass. I kind of like, you know, a little emotional. I was like, how the fuck doesn't, like, the fact that he was young.
did you
like,
know the term at the moment?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why you want to
damn.
kill him. I would have been like,
You
fuck
only
is
shook
that?
him.
Then
You
I would
should've-
have been.
you should've
Like he started
clocked him.
running, I just grabbed him, I looked at him, and I wanted, like, I don't know, I wanted to do something to him, but it was just like, man, fuck it.
Slam
This is
him
what
against the pole.
or something. I
Turn
don't
him into
know.
a stripper.
I don't know. I just looked at him. He was like, I'm sorry. I just let him go, and I remember thinking about it on the bus too. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I think I was a senior too.
Hey, and if you talk about it, we sound
So it was just
sensitive.
like, it's just crazy the fact that a kid can like know what that means
That's why
and
you
then
didn't
feel
clock it.
justified to even walk up to somebody and be like, yeah, that's cool for me to do. Like, I think that really more so than the racist term. It was like, fuck that, like, you know, kid. But
That's
so
why
how do you
some
just justify
whites
that
is
shit?
hella cool. I remember our basketball coach. I used to ask him some dumb shit. I said, Hack, what would you do? His son Austin, he was super little, like very little. He be running around playing, having to chuck it up to the hoop. He was very young. I'm like, what would you do if Austin started saying nigga? Like you just heard him say, it. He's like, we'd have to have a conversation.
You said hack it?
Yeah, he was like, no, we definitely we'd have to have a conversation about that. And that the whites that be hooping and they stay like white, like they cool, like they're not the type, like,
Yeah.
not like Nick Briz and them. And they, what's
J-Law
up?
ball.
What's up? Yeah, like the normal motherfuckers that stay to themselves, but
They're
they
like,
just
I'm
be
white,
around.
but I get it. I'm
They're not the
Yeah.
nigga that's he gotta get fucking tatted up, fucking shave his head. And shit.
yeah.
What's up, dog? Bro, just hoop, like just have fun. But he was one of them, so like it's like people like that, bro. You don't have to change how you act. You just
you really
you don't have to
don't.
prove nothing. Like everybody knows how you are. Like Rory don't ever try to be too
Exactly.
fucking cool. Rory's just cool, and like people get that. Shay, man, we just in love with Rory, huh? I could tell we
We
missed
can't
the-
think
the
of
Joe
another
Budden
white
pod.
person.
I know he's
Lil
on
Dicky?
J-Law Ball. All
J-Law
right,
ball is dope as fuck.
man, shit. Where we at with it now? What's
We
up?
go
next?
basketball talk?
Mm.
You about to go to a game tonight? Ooh.
Yeah,
Come on in.
Get
Sit
Melon
in
on this
between.
gay ass little
Hey, sit
setup
on
we
my
about to have. All right.
Sit on this.
All right, so as Melvin joins us, I'm gonna give y'all a timeline of events, and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm a little high now. Oh, Melvin, right next to Daddy. Come on now. Come on now.
Oh my god.
We got space on the bench.
Yeah, we got
Man,
mic stands now, bro. Come on.
3 man.
Man.
You been
What's
working
going
out,
on?
dude?
Got
What's up?
legs wide open too.
Motherfucker been lifting weights. You been
Yeah.
squatting, dog.
Damn.
The hip abduction.
He said you
All
get
right.
thick.
Anyways,
What's
yeah.
going on?
But all right.
Yeah, you can-
Timeline of events. We talking about Ben Simmons, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Ben Simmons stunk it up in the playoffs.
This is great. by
Him
the
and the
way.
Hawks, 5 foot. Yeah, you like the mic
I
stands?
love it.
I'm saying
Yeah.
different, just different
I,
everything.
I feel different, man.
Talk about
Yeah,
it.
man.
Exactly.
Let 'em know.
That's
Let 'em
my
know
new
how it's
shit.
Feel the powers,
I feel like I've
the
grown.
light powers.
I've probably grown 2 inches by now.
Hello.
Hey.
All right, so
Hey.
Someone's
Ben
getting
Simmons,
laid tonight.
Motherfucker, yeah, stunk it up against the Hawks.
Right.
5 fourth quarters, no shot attempts.
Mm-hmm.
Game 7, he spins baseline, has an open dunk or layup if you wanted to do a layup. Maybe kiss it off the glass, maybe finger roll it,
Right.
maybe do a little Steph flip.
Yeah.
Instead, what'd he do? Pass it off to Matthias Steibel, awesome YouTube creator. Passes it off to him. Matisse gets fouled going up to the rim. Keep in mind this is in crunch time, under a minute left. He gets fouled going to the rim. So basically now we got free throws instead of what would have been a wide open dunk for Ben Dimmons. So anyways,
And this is game 7, right?
game 7.
Yeah.
Would that have given him the lead?
Under a minute left. Yeah, it would have. It was a
yeah.
very, very crucial bucket. So what happens next is they need. I think it would have tied it actually. They needed 2 points. Matisse Thybulle goes up to the free throw line, splits the free throws. So then they go down right after that and get a bucket. I think they might have hit a 3. Game ends. We now take it to post-game press conferences. Joel Embiid, when did the tide of the game change? When we had a wide open dunk and then instead we split the free throws. I think that's when the tide of the game changed. So it might have been a little over a minute left. And then Doc Rivers. Doc, do you think you can win with Ben Simmons as your point guard? You know, Tim, I don't know about that. Oh, sorry. You know, Tim, I don't know about that right now. I don't know if I can answer that. I don't know. So obviously they basically said, fuck you, Ben, you got to go. Philly has one of the most cruel fan bases. They
Yes,
are
they
no
do.
joke to play with.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
they were booing Joel last year. This motherfucker been doing some shit, but either way, they were booing their star. They really like that. Everyone will tell you
Yeah.
that's just a different environment. So then you thinking, Ben, you stunk it up. You probably gonna get traded. So they're trying to shop him. They can't get value back because people don't want to give up a top player for a nigga that they just saw not shoot shit in the fourth,
Doesn't have
underperform, right?
confidence.
Exactly. No
That type of
confidence.
confidence,
He wasn't
yeah.
ready to go. So now his trade value is very low. So now they want to meet with him. Doc Rivers, Daryl Morey, owner of the team, and all that. They want to meet with him. Ben, come back, play it out if you want. And Rich Paul's his agent. You want to come back, play it out, and we can get your trade value up and move you. He said, nah, I'm not gonna play for y'all. Fuck that. Y'all gotta trade me. I'm not gonna report to training camp if y'all don't. As simple as that.
Okay.
They said, Ben, come on. Apparently, Doc Rivers was at Rich Paul's house. He said, it's in his fucking contract. That's the quote he yelled at Rich Paul in his own home. God damn. So then that happens. Where am I at with the story? Oh, yeah, sorry. That
Doc,
happened.
Yep.
Now, he's not showing up to training camp.
Right.
He didn't show up for Mrs. Practice, right? He gets a $225,000 fine. Melvin, correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I think you're right.
225,
Yeah.
or maybe it was 350.
Nah, I think
I
it was
might
like
have
in
been
the range of like
350.
200.
Okay.
Between
Or
225 and
yeah.
350.
Okay.
$1,000. So obviously they're gonna stall him out. You're not
Right.
gonna get your bread. So then he reports to training camp now. Has to do his little COVID shit, right? We see a clip of him in practice. He's not engaged with the team. He's just off to the side. He's practicing in sweats. Here's the kicker, with his fucking iPhone in his pocket. He seemed like a Samsung type of nigga. It might have been a Samsung in his pocket for all we know. Regardless,
fucking Huawei.
his phone is halfway out of his pocket while he's in practice. And then when they're in a huddle, he's just off to the side dribbling. They say he didn't speak to any of his teammates at all.
Yeah.
No conversations with him. Was just very unengaged. There's clips of him sliding in a defensive drill, just like standing up straight. He's one of the might be the best defender in the league. You know damn well he's not giving a fuck. So that happens, right? Everyone sees it. Nothing happens, right? Just it is what it is. Next practice comes. We hear Doc Rivers has kicked the nigga out of practice, and he's suspended for 1 game. The season opener, he's suspended for it.
Today, I think.
So
Because
the
of
league did it, or
No, Doc Rivers suspended from the
he
game.
was like just fucking
Conduct detrimental to the team. So not Doc suspended him. The team, that's management that would
Okay.
suspend him. So now he's suspended, got kicked out of practice. I think Doc kind of showed up like, nigga, if you do that shit again today, because now they all saw that shit anyway.
Yeah.
So they know he disrespecting us in the first place. And now I already know, now I could kick him out and it's totally justified. No, ain't nobody gonna say shit. I don't know if that's exactly his mindset, but it's probably something like that
Yeah.
in my eyes. But All right, where the fuck am I at with it, man? This is a long
They
story.
got kicked out.
I think that's
Got kicked
that's
out of
where
her.
it's at.
No. See, we one more step past that.
You're doing a great job, by the way.
Thank you,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Thank you, bro. I don't know what it is. It's the coffee.
Marinated that.
So,
like really
Wired.
Yeah. So now
Yeah.
the next thing it's the mic stands, honestly.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
So now game 2 is coming. Game 2 or second game of the season. Okay, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. So he comes into his next practice.
Yeah.
Then he says, I'm experiencing some back tightness. He had a solo workout he was supposed to do. Came in, said, I'm experiencing some back tightness. The trainers worked on him a bit, and he said, yeah, I'm out. And he left. And it made me kind of laugh because it's like, well, nigga, you didn't practice and you didn't play in the game. Why is this nigga slept funny? Simple as that.
Yeah.
This nigga, you sleep funny, your neck hurt, something like that, right? So now, all right, so now he misses practice again. Now, leading up to this second game, he's come out and said he's not mentally ready to play. So now it's a mental health type of issue for him, and he's not ready to go out, which could very well be true with the circumstances. And not to mention that Philly crowd, they'll fuck your head up. I would not be excited to go out and play in front of them either.
Bro,
Well, I would, but
you think him and Kyrie be hanging out, bro?
well, I got more.
100%. Bro, okay, so look, I feel like this might be a theory. Best trade for Ben Simmons right now would have to be Kyrie Irving. Especially just because New York is not going to let Kyrie Irving play. But Philadelphia, vaccination rules, a little different.
You could play in some home games, dog. But when the playoffs come.
Yeah, Kyrie's a different breed when it's the playoffs.
But all right, so
And like Avery Bradley, he's not vaccinated, but he could go play
all right,
away
let's not
games.
get on the vaccine. Let's talk Ben Simmons though. Ben Simmons, mental health. What do y'all think about the mental health aspect of what he's talking about the games and shit? Mel, I want to hear from you. I know you've been seeing nonstop fucking Ben Simmons coverage.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, we were just talking about it. It's like
Y'all were talking about it?
we were actually because we're watching a game on the phone.
Oh, are they playing right
And
now?
They're playing like right now. But at the same time, it's like, well, you've been the same player for about your rookie year, and you just signed an extension for like 120 mil, literally last year.
Yeah.
So not only did the team commit to you, you let the team down. But rather than
Yes.
you kind of picking up the theory of let me get better as far as what I missed, like the player in me would have said, that's embarrassing. There's no way in hell I'm gonna let
Redeem yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I would be embarrassed, bro. I would be locked in the gym, working on my my free throw shooting, and everything, right? And I think it's just kind of like at the same time, your team should have your back, but it's like that play that if you go back to that play, bro,
Yeah.
it was a wide open dunk.
And then it's not
Like-
even like it's just, but it's like that play was horrible.
Yeah.
But then it's like it's not even like you can just say, oh, you guys are all hating on me over one play, bro. It's the whole
It's
play.
the reaction
You
after
shot
it,
free
yeah.
throws
Yeah.
worse than Shaq.
Yeah.
You literally
Yeah.
shot him worse than they
That's
were. Was doing
ass.
fucking hack a Ben, bro.
That's
You're the
actually
fucking
ass.
point guard, and then you're afraid to shoot the ball. And then all
Yeah.
summer we just see all these fucking workouts of you hitting. They asked Joel, like, what do you want to see from Ben? He just laughed. He's like, you guys have seen the Instagram videos, man. You guys have. He just needs to, do it in the games.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's such a back and forth because then it's like it goes from all right, let's like get him the hell out of here to like when the season comes and there's no teams that want Ben Simmons, then Philadelphia's like, you know what, we want Ben, we want him to come back.
yeah,
We want-
to come,
we-
fucking up his trade. But it's the thing is like he's upset like fuck y'all, I don't want to play for you.
Yeah.
But it just holds up the whole issue because if he just did what James Harden did and eventually go out there, ball out a game just so everyone's like, yeah, that nigga just got 45, and then go and just chill. Like,
But
all right,
James
fuck.
Harden, bro. James Harden's gonna give you 30 points on a nightly basis. I don't
Ben
have to worry.
could though. Ben could. He
I don't
could
know.
be like
I don't know. I don't know.
LeBron.
We could say that, bro. Because honestly, Ben Simmons is the type of dude that probably scored like 17 points, 8 rebounds, and like 6
Hey,
assists.
the game Joel sat out last season, he
Oh,
dropped
like,
32.
He got like 42 one game. But I mean, like my thing with Ben is, bro, it has to be mentally, bro. Because
yeah,
he
of course.
You're 6'10", bro. You like, he is the best defender in the league. Everything else he does is really good, bro. If this dude learns how to shoot and have that confidence to score like in many various
Bro,
ways,
but he can
could
shoot
be
though. That's
elite.
the thing. He's just scared. Like I don't.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Like
I've never seen a player
Bro,
that's mentally. Like-
I wish he would come back, play,
Yeah.
and just be. I wish he would just only shoot threes. Just say fuck
Dude,
y'all.
just
Y'all want me to
start,
shoot threes?
yeah.
I'm gonna just shoot threes, and then that could be your little pouty mode. But it might work out, bro. Imagine he hits 11. Imagine he goes 9 for 11 threes,
Never.
bro. But it's no pressure, bro.
I can't imagine that.
He could go out
actually.
there and just look and say fuck the crowd.
He
fuck
just
all
came out
y'all.
stroking?
Y'all want me? No. Like not even because if you make it like that, it's too much pressure in his head.
Yeah.
He got to sit there and just pout, and it's every time he gets it, just let
But
that motherfucker fly.
Did you
And
see what Daryl Morey said though the other day?
he said it could be
basically
4 years.
4 years, bro. So imagine
4
like
years of what?
Car. So the difference between him and James had 1 year on his deal.
Yeah.
So he had more leverage. He could say, "Fuck you guys. Okay, fuck your season. I'll sit the whole year, and that's fine. I'll do what Iguodala did. I'll just sit till y'all buy me out or something." That was a different situation. But
yeah.
he has 4 years. So Daryl Morey went up today. He finally spoke and was like, if it needs to be 4 years, it'll be 4 years. Like, we're not
4
gonna
years,
budge.
bro.
Like, we're until we get the value that we want, we're not gonna settle. Like, so if it's 4 years, it's 4 years. But they all just playing hardball because
They
nigga,
were-
4
Yeah,
years,
yeah, yeah,
you gonna
that's a
get
little
fired, Daryl. Like, you have this thing sitting for 4 years straight, and your team is like first rounding.
I mean, if you're an elite talent like that, bro, and you're 6'10", and you know you have the tools to be successful, like, why not, bro?
Yeah.
Like, you know how many times I wish I could be 6'10", bro?
Bro,
How many
every
times?
day.
Every day.
Every day.
I just
Melvin,
think,
if
I
you
just
were your
thought about-
ideal height,
yeah,
what would it be?
like 6, I would say 6'4", 6'4".
Oh, okay.
6'5".
Yeah, okay,
Trying to
okay.
be like me.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
for
because
facts.
we look alike, he think we
Facts.
gonna be the same height.
Try to be Sakib every day.
I'm
Shit,
playing.
man.
I'm playing.
That's why. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
6'4",
So what do you
6'5".
all right? What do you think about the mental health aspect? Because
Mm.
there is the aspect of like, all right, bro, you just said your back was tight, you
I
didn't
think
want to
it's
show up.
bullshit, bro. Because it's like
Oh,
you have
yeah.
all the tools, bro. The NBA literally is the most elite out of the elite class as far
Well,
as where sports
well.
organizations are.
But then again, I mean, mental health is mental health. Like Kyrie took some time off, but the thing is, I think the question is like the validity of it. Like, are you just saying this because you don't want to play, or
It
is he
seems like
genuinely?
that.
Because he could genuinely be going through stuff with all the scrutiny he's been under.
Jesus God.
Come on,
But
boys, focus.
It does seem. I mean, for me, the mental aspect is getting better at your craft. It's not like with Kyrie's. I feel like Kyrie
Is a
would be in
god.
the gym working on his craft, but it has to be something outside of that because he's more of a spiritual person. He's more of an outside aspect.
Oh, and you're
person.
saying that his mental health it stems from his poor play.
his mental health is a confidence thing, bro.
What do you when he
Like-
says he's not mentally like ready to play? Do you believe that he's being genuine, like he's really going through stuff,
No.
or do you believe he just doesn't want to play and he's
No,
just
I believe he honestly is petty about it, and I think
yeah.
I think his mindset is wow. So when we're a team and you guys are supposed to have my back, and I have my coach going right after the game saying I don't know if I am the key,
Right.
even though the GM and the whole organization, you're one of the cornerstones, and they've stated that with you and Joel. When you go out there and your own coach says, yeah, I don't know if that's the case.
The best move,
It's-
your
it's
star
kinda-
point guard.
You know,
Yeah, it's-
and then Joel comes out and he's like, the whole game changed when that whole play.
Okay.
It's just like, I think Ben really got butthurt, bro. And I think like the fact that
Facts.
no team made a play for him, and this thing just got dragged out the whole
Yeah.
summer. It's to a point now where it's like, all right, y'all gonna like drag my name, I'm gonna drag your name.
Yeah,
and
be-
guess what, y'all gonna.
You know what's
suffer.
kind of fucked up for the organization? So you have assets, right? Talking about players, assets. You're paying them a big amount, but they're bringing you a
Right.
big return as far as
Absolutely.
ticket sales, playoff numbers. You're bringing a chip home to your franchise. So you have an asset that is really underperforming,
Mhm.
and it's always been an issue. Can these two assets do well together? And it
Mhm.
seems like they kind of stop each other up. One of them's amazing though, and one of them is showing a lot of mental issues, and he's not doing the things that we would have expected him to do. And we've called him lazy in the past. Many people have.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not performing, right? So as a team, we have the right to trade him. Like, we might think, okay, let's move off this asset, get a different one, right?
Mhm.
Now, the coach maybe shouldn't have said what he said, or maybe should have done a better job of just keeping it in wraps, not make the guy feel any worse than
Right.
he needed to. Joel didn't need to point that out as a turning point. He could have said, I don't know what the turning point was. All I know is we lost. I haven't watched the film
They
back.
should have won that game, bro.
But at the same
Like-
time, yeah. At the same
Yeah.
time, a lot of frustration. A game you should have won. We'd be pissed, bro. So you got to be honest
Serious,
with
yeah.
yourself. What would you have said? You know damn well when you're mad, bro. And like that was kind of light compared to what they could have said. So
Yeah,
now
they
that
didn't, they didn't trash him
yeah,
completely.
exactly. So
and
now
he's
that
had a reputation of
Yeah.
being late. Like it hasn't like it's not like his problem just came up, bro.
yeah.
This has been his problem for his
Yeah.
career.
So now you
Like-
want to trade him? Oh, it's my bad.
No,
my
I
fault,
was
my
just saying like his problem is just his career. Like it's
Yeah.
not like something that just came up. Kyrie's problem, I feel like just came up recently within the last year or two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is all Ben Simmons'
know?
fault then, because this is his reaction
Yeah.
to everything. Like he's kind of put himself into
And
this
he's being petty
position.
about it.
So exactly.
Like-
So they have
Yeah.
an asset. They want to get off of it. They didn't get the value that they wanted back. Now the asset's like, oh wait, you guys wanted to move me? Fuck that. I'm just not showing up. But your whole thing is you want to be moved too.
Yeah.
So why are you so, bro? We're trying to move you. We didn't
Yeah.
get shit back for you,
Right.
and now you're gonna make it harder for us to move you.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Why
make
does
any
that make
sense.
sense? You just making it fucked up for us because
Petty.
you're in your feelings.
Yeah.
Go out there and play basketball. Playing basketball isn't the worst thing.
And that's what everybody's mad at is the fact that he's not playing basketball. So it's like that's what he has to figure out instead
Like,
of trying
do
to
these
blame
James
people.
Harden-
Like
Do it the James
you know,
Harden way.
like if you had a bad play, the last play, you got to come back the next season trying to
Yeah.
kill somebody.
Yeah.
Come back shooting some fucking threes. Come back shooting some
Or
middies.
just be
Like
aggressive, bro.
or do something. Like you're
And it's
6'10".
not like you don't contribute anything, bro. Because the only thing is he does everything else at a really good level.
Right.
The only thing he doesn't do is shoot. Like
Right.
if he could learn to shoot, bro, he'll be elite. Like he's actually a really, really good player. He rebounds the ball at a really good pace. He's 6'10". He
Right.
could guard every position. He's fast, athletic. Like he's he's the golden build as far as like players are. Impact.
Yeah.
They're not that loud.
Yeah, Mel, go ahead. I just realized the time.
What's going on?
Oh, I gotta go soon. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah.
We'll fly through these motherfuckers.
So where were we at? So we're talking about Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons is a head
Simmons
case.
is his head game where
Yeah.
it's at what
And it's his
But-
fault, and he needs to own up to it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been a known issue. Like the difference between when people are always like, yeah, like it's kind of like Kyrie. It's not like Kyrie's, bro. Because Kyrie's is I know Kyrie's gonna give me 40 points like any given night.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about that, bro. I don't have to worry about Kyrie's confidence.
And Kyrie's Uncle
Like-
Drew.
Exactly.
Ben Simmons.
Who's
is,
Ben Simmons, bro?
He doesn't have a
That
movie.
is the question. See, that's the question he should ask for his therapist. Who am I?
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
Exactly.
Who am I?
Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Mel. This has been a good one. I like
Yeah.
I like the
kicking
Ben
you off
Simmons
now.
stuff. No. Well, I mean, I feel like that was
Yeah,
a good
like-
note to end on, bro. That was
Yeah.
oh, wait a minute. Do I still have the horns?
A little
A
bit.
little bit. You might have to kind of.
Never taking these motherfuckers off.
Yeah. The Hellboy.
I knew I shouldn't have taken. Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking of. The little
Hellboy?
nubs. You saw Hellboy?
Hellboy, yeah, a long time ago.
Thank you for joining us, Mel.
Of course.
Where we
man.
at? What should we talk about next? Mel, you could decide the next topic.
No,
But ask Sakib. Sakib, what are the options? Nigga, why are you shaking it like that?
Oh,
Like,
I thought you were giving me a handshake.
man,
Those were all the
where are you
options.
from, dude? Oh, that was it?
That was it.
We out this motherfucker then. Well, shit. Cue up the outro music. That's perfect. 'Cause
Yeah,
I gotta
that's
go.
all right.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
know
dun,
we was
dun,
having
dun.
fun talking,
Yeah, we got one more in this.
bro.
Oh no, you gotta go.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, where you guys? Where you
I would have been down for another one, but if we ain't
Yeah.
got it, we ain't got it.
Masturbation.
Huh?
That was gonna be my next topic.
You, what?
No, we talking about masturbation too
Let's
much on
talk
the
about
pod.
syphilis.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's not and say we did.
Well, all right. Upcoming things. Sakib Comedy got some more plays to make. You're
Yes,
gonna be
sir.
on.
Go to stand up.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry. Before the music, I'm trying to. I realized before we leave him. Sakib Comedy got some shit on the way. Catch him doing some stand up.
Yeah.
He'll be posting where he's at with it, so everyone can come. You need to start doing that, motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
That
I'm gonna go
motherfucker-
tonight.
But like
I
post it
texted
up.
you
Let
about
them know where you at with it. So like someone gonna come, bro, and it'll be a good time. It'll be someone cool. You know it's gonna be someone cool. Like Edo might just
Oh.
pop up. Like it's a good time, bro.
Yeah, let me just get some more reps in.
Fuck that.
I'm good. I like give me like
When's your next show?
5 or 10 more, you know?
Well, yeah, when's your night? You doing one tonight?
Tonight, I'm going tonight.
What?
Yeah.
Melvin's coming.
Where?
Wait, what time you doing it at?
Yeah, what time?
I don't know if I should do 7 to 8 or 9 to 10.
In NoHo?
Yeah.
I might get Nas might have to slide with you. We'll see.
Mhm.
Ah, bro, I'm faded.
Okay. Never
Don't say
mind.
that
Don't
shit.
get stressed
I'm
out.
playing,
Don't
I'm playing,
stress
I'm
him out.
playing.
Don't stress him out. But shit,
now
Sakib,
you're scaring me, man.
Yeah.
Nah, just
Sakib
playing.
got that cooked up. We just got I forgot. We made a song together, the three of us. SK
Oh,
was on the
yeah.
beat.
Yeah.
That shit was fire, man.
Fire as hell.
I'm gonna relay down some of them hooks. I was
Insane.
more excited for y'all's verses. Kai fucking killed.
Yo,
I never
yeah,
call you
yeah,
Kai.
you was
Tori
in your
killed the
bag,
fucking.
bro.
Yeah, nah.
Bro, he killed y'all killed the verses, bro. That song, I
shit
love
gonna
that
be
shit,
fun.
I
bro. But
did.
your verse, or like just in
Thank
general, no, because your verse kicked it off. That shit was like the perfect intro. But the thing is though, when I edited the video, I didn't edit Tori's part yet, so I kept hearing like Sakib's verse and like the hook and loved it. Then I'm in the car playing it. I'm like, oh shit, Tori guessed this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I had just not heard this shit, bro. I already just liked this shit. I mean, obviously I heard it because we recorded this shit.
When he was
already.
spitting it, I was just like, damn, this was he was going in, yo.
Yeah, bro, that shit, it's a great song, bro. We definitely got to make more songs like that. Put up some
hell
fun
yeah.
little music videos. We got the little mini music video in the room. I'm gonna edit that up, put it up everywhere, TikTok, live,
Yeah.
all that. But yeah, it's been a good time, man.
Let's
Kai
start
got
making
more
some
creations
parodies.
getting cooked up,
Yep.
more and more on the way, more
Or like-
photography, more shoots.
Yes, sir.
Like parody raps.
Okay.
Hey,
Come
not even
on,
That-
parody.
that's not
Hey,
even
hey,
way.
hey.
We spitting some
Hey,
real
but
shit.
No,
he
but-
say parody rap, but when he be in that motherfucker recording it, nah, he
This
trying to
nigga-
get
yeah,
them
he
fucking
tryna
bars
chill.
right. He trying to get
Hell
them
yeah,
shit.
ain't no fucking parody.
Bro, but it'd be like that though, because you'd be like, nah, we was just fucking around. Then the
Yeah.
reality, you in the room, you got the shit on camera.
Yeah.
Niggas just like, fuck, let me get that back. Let me
Yeah.
get that back. And then I'll booty you. It'll be a dumbass line. You sitting there like, yo, let me get it. Fuck,
I can
man.
clean it
got-
up. I can do better. I can do better.
Motherfuckers trying to get that
The
shit right.
craft.
But
That
yeah,
shit is
more
funny,
on,
man.
more
That
on the
shit's
way.
great.
If my dumbass engineer would get my single mixed and mastered and shit, I'd have that shit out. Sorry to take the shit on the turn, but yeah. So I got new music cooked up.
Hey.
My engineer's a bitch.
Always excited.
Um,
Just blaming your
I'm not gonna lie to him.
Shameless
Nas.
plug. You gotta say it.
I'm upset at this point. It's if he watches
I'll
an
make
hour,
it a clip
if
so he
this nigga
watches it.
spent an hour and a half watching my podcast, why did he not put that into finishing my mix? Now I'm extra mad. So I
True.
hope you see this shit.
True.
No, I'm just playing. But yeah, more
Yeah.
shit cooked up, man. Everything's going great. Thank you for everyone to watch. If you watch to this
Yeah.
point, Nasrat, I hope you watched the full podcast so that you didn't watch all this back. Are you gonna watch it now that you just heard most of it?
I always watch that.
Well,
He's
you've
always
never
gonna
you've
watch
never
it.
been there for the live taping.
I know. Yeah, of course I'm gonna watch it.
When you gonna be on a podcast?
That's our number one.
You want to come on right now? All right, man. So it's been a good time, man. Let's cue it up. Oh, you already knew.
Hey, Tori.
Man,
Hey, Tori,
this is what the Sixers want to have, bro.
Perfect,
This is what
bro.
they want to have.
This dude's gone.
The big three.
I'm gone.
The big four with Young MT in the cut. We out this motherfucker, man. It's been a
37,
great
baby.
time. Episode 37. Hope it's been an experience for you, man. Hope you enjoyed it on your way to work, while you're working, while you're studying, whatever you're doing, or while you're watching this, man. We appreciate y'all.
Beat your meat.
And we had a great time. Like Melvin said, beat your meat.
Beat me once a day.
And we out this motherfucker. Oh, we got the mic stands.
Hey.